Dwayne Phelps here. I'm going to bring you a quick training. These are all real life things that I'm doing in the moment right now, so I wanted to share with everybody watching this video. I'm going to show you how to buy targeted traffic without the headaches. I've had many business partners, and not even business partners, people in my mastermind groups being slapped from Google, having their SEO rankings drop overnight. I've been having people trying to find ways of traffic, and some people paying up the wazoo, up to $7, $8, $9 per click for, very competitive keywords, and it's getting pretty ridiculous out there. We need to learn how to find ways to buy targeted traffic without paying an arm and a leg. Not only that, but without dealing with changing rules and changing algorithms and all the things going on. We need to diversify. So I'm going to teach you what you need to know and how you can apply it today. This is something that you can go ahead, if you need traffic to your business, you can learn right away how to do it. Things are changing in the internet marketing world. Everybody and their mother wants to buy targeted traffic for their websites. It's getting harder and harder to find advertising sources that are truly targeted and worth the money that you pay for them. We talked about Google PPC and how expensive it is. Resources like Google don't work like they used to. You can't get cheap clicks like you could. 20, 25 cents is a thing of a past. Not only that, but the constant frustration of Google telling you that they don't preferably like capture pages and all that, which is kind of true and kind of not true. It depends on your marketing, and there's certain guidelines you have to follow, and if you're outside of the box, Google might just get you and slap you. So this is why a lot of marketers are being forced to be creative with their traffic. I sure have. I didn't enjoy paying those $2 per visitors, but I had good conversions, so it worked out profitably. But if I could cut that down, in half or a fourth, my profit margins would be a lot more. Especially since, having thousands of visitors a day, that's a lot of money out in advertising. What I'm going to talk about is 3 main rules to live by when buying your targeted traffic. These are 3 things I've been going, and it's been a learning curve because I've been having to get very creative with my marketing. I've been having to go find places that I don't usually use to do this, and to get thousands of visitors. And here are 3 things that I've learned that can help you immediately help you find where to buy your traffic. Don't pay more than 1 to 3 cents per visitor. You heard me right. The master marketers know this and are able to build massive lists overnight because they have mastered certain advertising mediums that allow them to get dirt cheap traffic, which is so true. If you can get 1 to 3 cents per visitor instead of $2 and you can make it targeted, you're going to rule. You're going to rule your niche because you can pay less, and if your conversions are just as good or better, you can win every time. Number 2, PPC is no longer the live-all and be-all. AdWords is great. I will admit it. I still use it to this day, but I wouldn't put my whole business on the line with them. Make sure you diversify and only have 20 to 30% of your traffic from them at most. Don't rely on everything for them. Try to find different ways to advertise that take up the other 80 to 70%. You don't want to be stuck on Google. What if they slap you? What if they cut your ads? What if your site doesn't work out for them anymore? What are you going to do? Number 3, keywords are becoming incredibly competitive. There are still keywords out there. You could still be competitive. If you study your stuff, you will always be ahead of the curve and you'll always make tons of money. But you can target URLs instead of keywords in your marketing campaigns. This is a major breakthrough. For me, it was, at least. Most websites, when I finally thought of this, is that most websites have readers who are proven to be interested in subjects that you're advertising. Let's think about if you have a weight loss product, you find a website that has the same type of niche that you're in the website weight loss industry. You could target that group of people really well because these are readers that have been going to that website for a long time. And if you can get in front of their eyeballs, there's a good chance that a large percentage of these people will take advantage of your offer. Now you got to find what meets these 3 guidelines. These aren't in stone, but these are the main things that I found in principles in buying traffic online. One of the ways that I've been using a lot and that I want to share with you here immediately that will probably change your whole business, and it did for me, is PPV advertising. PPV stands for pay-per-view. Same thing as pay-per-click. I mean, they click and go to your website. They still see your site. Same thing. Okay. It allows you to target URLs and pay 1 to 2 cents per visitor without all the stress of being slapped one day. That is a major advantage to PPV advertising. Not only that, it's easy to set up and doesn't require a gigantic budget like on Google. When you get on Google, I always advise people they got to have an extra $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 to get on when I teach my coaching clients. That's not the case with PPV. In 1 to 2 cents per visitor, you can have 100 visitors, and pay $1 to $2. How great is that? You can afford thousands of visitors. Not only that, but the traffic is incredibly targeted because the people seeing your site have already declared interest in what you have with these sites that you're targeting. Like I said before, think about the weight loss niche and you have a weight loss product. You have a proven set of buyers that go to this website, any website out there, and you can put your website in front of them. Think about how powerful that is. That's the advantages of PPV advertising. I don't have the time to get into PPV advertising and how to set it up and everything right now. That would be a whole 6-8 hour training on this, and it just can't happen. So what I've done and what you need to do is I've prepared free video trainings to show you and help you understand this new way of generating traffic. Go to buytargetedtrafficonline.com and you can get fast access to this training, completely free. Go there, sign up, get the free videos, and they'll be sent to you immediately. I wouldn't wait on this. I put this together because my business has changed a lot because of this, and I wanted to share it with you guys because you need to find more creative ways than just Google. You need to find more creative ways than just writing articles, which is boring in the first place, or blogs. You need to find very creative and cheap ways to get massive traffic, and this is exactly what I'm going to show you here. So go to that website, buytargetedtrafficonline.com, sign up and get the free videos, and we'll see you on that page. Make it a great day.